Sup guys, RajGugs here, and in the background right now you can see me trying to get the, I think it's the Gauntlet achievement. We get 3, so I hope you enjoyed that. If this video gets longer, there's also some actual gameplay of multiplayer. But anyway, let's get on the actual topic at hand, which is the new update that has been announced by Respawn. Now, I originally heard about this from Titanfall Legends. I did not read anything. All of this information is heard from them, but some of this is my speculation as well. So this is not a complete copy of their video. Alright, don't judge me. Alright, so the few things they said is that in this new update, they're adding two new maps, one new mode, which is called Live Fire. Basically, it is elimination or search and destroy from Destiny and COD. And it's a 6v6 pilot-only game, so that's pretty cool. I actually enjoy Search and Destroy from Call of Duty, so let's see how this one goes. But the two new maps have grappling hooks, which I was super hyped about, because none of the maps in Titanfall 2 right now have grappling hooks, and I'm glad they're starting to use that to the actual maps. Now, all they need to really add in is actual, sentries and stuff, like the giant sentries you see in Titanfall 1. That would be amazing. But right now we don't have them, so I don't really care. But I mean, it could be cool. Plus, too, at least it utilizes the knife, which I doubt anyone uses. Because you know how hard it is to hack a sentry while everything is, a specter while everything is dying around you. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hard. But anyway, that's all there is. This is all gonna be, but first I want to talk about what should be patched and what should be a bit fixed. Now, I'm gonna say the weapons and what should be fixed about them. I'm not just gonna say weapons and complain about them the entire time. The first weapon, I'm sure everyone gets killed by this eventually, and the first one is the Hemlock. Now, the Hemlock, a way it could be fixed is the damage or the stability. Now, I say the damage or the stability because the damage is the main reason why this weapon is overpowered. Mainly because it's basically a one-shot kill to the head if you can get 2 of the bursts in one body. Or it's a 2-shot kill if you can get the bursts, 2 bursts on the body. Now, right now, it's the fastest weapon in the game other than the 8 and the Mastiff. But those are both shotguns. It's the fastest killing assault rifle, SMG, LMG, and yeah, well, I mean, it's not either of an SMG and LMG. But you get the point, okay? It's a really fast killing weapon. I think I'd prefer the Titanfall 1 version, so maybe dull the damage to maybe, I would say, I don't know how much damage it does now. I'll say around 75, 70. If it's lower than that, I don't know. I'm not looking at it right now, I'm sorry. But, alright, let's get on to the next weapon. So, the next weapon I have to say is the Devotion. Now, the Devotion is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game right now. Mainly because it's high damage and high rate of fire. But it mainly increases the amount of camping. Now, when I say to this weapon, do not change the damage, well, you can change the damage if you want to, but mainly I want the recoil changed and the aim assist changed. Because you can, someone can be running around. I see a lot of stim players using the Devotion. I don't know why. Because, you know what, I won't judge them. They do them because, I don't know, stim is mainly used for fucking running, not sitting in the corner. But, anyway, that's not the point. What I'm really talking about here is the fact that the Devotion literally has no recoil. It should have at least recoil like the Spitfire, because the Spitfire is insanely hard to use. They made that weapon almost perfect because it's super hard to use, but super rewarding in a way if you can actually get kills with it. Now, the last thing I have to say is another assault rifle, the G2. Now, this is an underrated assault rifle because the Hemlock shadows it, but a lot of people have been noticing it lately. And what I have to say is just nerf the damage a bit. I'm not saying completely destroy the weapon, just nerf it a bit. Because, honestly, it's not that much of a problem right now, but it's still kind of a problem, considering that only people are using assault rifles. I barely see anyone using a car. I see a lot of people using the alternator, which, great for them. I honestly applaud them for going out of the meta, but, yeah, I think either just a bit so that people start using the SMGs or the snipers. Oh, the snipers definitely need a patch for something. Definitely, I think aim assist, because oh my god, they get outshot by everything in this game. Now, that's it for the complaints. I'm not going to talk about Titans, because right now I think they're in a perfect state, because all Titans can still be killed somehow. But now let me talk about what I think should be added in the game. Now, they already talked about the map, so I won't say any maps, but they also said a game mode, so at least we know they're going to add a game mode. Now, in the next update, alright, after this update, which they already announced, they didn't say the date, they didn't say anything about that, but they already announced this update. Now, I am going to propose that they add in a Titanfall 1. Well, I know they're going to add in, the firefight game mode, I forget what's, Frontier Defense. They're already going to add Frontier Defense, I know that. But they should add in Deadly Ground, or, I don't know what the, right. Basically, Mark Target. Both of those game modes are so fun, and it was a lot of teamwork to be had, because one, you have to defend the Mark Target, and two, you had to kill the enemy's Mark Target in an amount of, I believe, how many, I forget, it's like 1 minute. But yeah, it was a really fun game mode, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope they add it back in, because there's a lot of Titanfall 1 game modes that could be in the game. I mean, especially Deadly Ground, because one thing, it is in the campaign as well on, I forget what mission, whatever, but it's in the campaign. Basically, all the ground is just filled with electric smoke, and you can't touch it. It's a fun game mode, I promise you that. And it's just fun to move around consistently, because you can't stand still on the ground for more than like 3 seconds, especially how the health in this game is. But that's for game modes. Now let me talk about the, what's it called? Man, I'm stuttering a lot. But let me talk about the weapon. No, not the weapons in general. Let me talk about the. Alright, you know, let me talk about if they can add in new Titans. Now, they did not say anything if they were going to add new weapons or new Titans. We're just going to have to wait till a trailer, and I'll analyze it eventually. I mean, of course I am. This game is amazing, and every update's going to bring me, like, so happy. It's going to make me, like, amazing. It's just I don't know. Alright, whatever. I'm rambling. But let's talk about new Titans they could add in. Now, the first one is the Explorer Titan from the campaign, or BT's Titan, as everyone knows it. But the main weapon is the XM40, I think, or 50. I don't remember the actual full name, but it's basically the machine gun from Titanfall 1 for all the Titans. It's for, yeah, you get the point. If you play Titanfall 1, you sure know what I'm talking about. But it also has the auto-targeting rockets, and I think they're going to switch Electric Smoke for something else, because that's its Y ability right now, and then it has a Vortex Shield. Now, I'm saying this Titan should be added in, because you know how much people would love to have a BT-type Titan? I mean, the campaign literally... it almost brought me to tears, honestly. No, not really, but it still got me a little bit sad. So, you know what? It would be really cool if they added in a BT Titan, because I would love to have that Atlas Chasis on. Like, I would love it. Right now, I made Ronin, because I just love Ronin, and it's just fun to use, okay? I love its speed, but, you know, like an Atlas Titan like BT would be amazing. Now, the other Titan I would like to talk about is the Brute Titan from the campaign as well. Maybe that'll be added in the future. Now, right now, its Chasis is the North Star's Chasis and its ability, so I don't know if they're going to change that. They probably will, but right now, I think it'd be cool because the weapon, you can already see that the file weapon is there for basically the not the shotgun, not the lead wall. It's the tri-rocket. If you play Titanfall 1, you know it. I'm sorry, if you haven't, I can't say the weapon, but basically, I can explain it. So, it shoots out, like, a ring of missiles that spin around together, and when it hits its target. Now, I mean, you probably played Brute, so you probably already know, but that would be really cool to add in, you know? I would love to see that, and it would be amazing, too. It would be an amazing, like, I would like to have new Titans, because I think the Titans right now, I've already played all of them, and I don't know. I haven't mastered them, but it's fun to see new things added in the game. And all these free new updates means that there probably will be new weapons and Titans. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the weapons. Now, this is all speculation, remember. I'm just saying things they could add in, rather they should add in. Now, the first one I would have to say is, what's it called? Maybe more laser-type weapons, because I know a lot of people love using laser-type weapons, the Devotion, the Volt, but there's only, like, 3. I think there's only 3, yeah. The Double Shot, the Volt, and the Devotion are the 3 only really primary assault rifle type laser weapons. Of course, there's the what's it called? There's the charge rifle and all that, but I don't really want to count those because they already were in the game in the beginning. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I think the charge rifle, I mean not the charge rifle, a new laser weapon would be totally cool, or maybe a new shotgun, like a different type of shotgun, not like a wildly spread one, maybe like something like the Mastiff. Because, oh wait, no, I forgot the Mastiff is also a laser weapon. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's not a lot of shotguns, or maybe a new sniper would be nice. Because they already have enough assault rifles, they already have enough LMGs, they already have enough, what is it called? They already have enough SMGs, for now at least. And it would be cool to see a new sniper or shotgun, because those are the only few weapons in the game that don't have 4 weapons in total. Sorry, I'm sick. You might hear a lot of sniffling. But, anyway, let's get off of weapons and talk about, let's see, I don't know if I've talked about everything yet. Oh, right, I wanted to talk about new abilities they could add in for Titanfall 2 in this update. You know, because there's a lot of player models they don't use for the multiplayer, especially Gates' old IMC, what's it called? Old IMC gear and the old militia gear for basically any, like, assault rifle type weapon from the old game, if you've played it. Basically, it looks like Jack Cooper and Gates' armor in the campaign, or Gates' armor in multiplayer. Now, these two models I really loved from the old game, and I hope that it would be cool if they brought it back, because I would run that anytime. I don't care what ability is, I'm just saying. But what also they could add in is the EMP type weapon from the original game, either as a boost or a pilot ability, because that would be so cool to take down pilot sentries, or anti-Titan sentries, or any mechanical type item in general, because it could literally take down anything, in my opinion. Like, it could open doors and such in the campaign, and that would be a really cool thing to add in. Like, mind you, like, I would run an EMP system any day, and that would be the perfect. You wouldn't even have to patch the pilot sentry. If I had the EMP system, that would be amazing, because I hate getting killed by pilot sentries, especially when they're all in a corner, and they decide to place them around each other so they don't die. Yeah, it sucks getting just surrounded by pilot sentries. Now, if they don't add this, I was gonna reference a patch, maybe to dull either the damage or the health, because I swear, the only way you can get up close to them now is if you phase shift. Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, I can't wait for the update, especially live fire. It sounds really fun. Like, I loved Search and Destroy from Black Ops 2. Maybe they'll put Force Game Chat in this game. Who knows? Maybe they're gonna be the first ones to do that in a while. Because, my god, COD, I miss Force Game Chat. Why you don't have Force Game Chat? I love trolling back then, okay? If they brought Force Game Chat, I would troll the maximum. Especially Black Ops 2. I hope that game becomes backwards compatible, because, oh, I want to troll, but let me get back on topic. So, the update is, well, we don't know when it will launch, and we don't know, we don't know what else to add. They didn't share a lot. Most of it is classified right now. But this is all speculation except for the beginning part where I talked about the 2 new maps, the new game mode, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm gonna say most of this information that was stated, not the ones I stated, was from Titanfall Legends. So please check them out. I watch them a lot because I like to know Titanfall news a lot first. Well, not first, but I like to learn Titanfall news and my opinions on the new news. Now, this update, I think, is going to be really cool because they haven't added a lot of new game modes, and well, they haven't added a new game mode yet, except for Bounty Hunt. And it's nice to see that they're implementing new things and not adding old things, but I would like to see old things as well. I know I talked about a lot of old game modes, but, you know, maybe there could be a game mode where we can only stay, like, we can only stay on hooks, like what is it called? We can only grapple from place to place. We couldn't land on the ground and we instantly die. You know, that would be pretty cool. Or maybe we could only use, like, maybe it'd be like a random weapon choice. Like, ooh, maybe gun game could be added in. I know Battlefield has gun game. I know, games aren't restricted from, only Call of Duty is not restricted from adding gun game, okay? It'll be really cool if they added maybe gun game or something, you know? Like, really just showing how mobility works in the game. But, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stick around. Please like and, you know, maybe subscribe, you know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you want to, maybe you don't. I don't really, like, you know, it's your choice. It's not my, I can't make you, I can't force you, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Please put in the comment section what you think should be added in Titanfall 2, or what patches should be made in Titanfall 2. Because right now, I think a lot of the weapons could use a little tweaks, but not big nerfs, especially. Because a lot of the weapons now, especially the shotguns, are perfect. Except for maybe, like, a few of the assault rifles and the devotion. I fucking hate the devotion. But, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, so, peace out. Bye. And cue outro.